What do you think about the fact that cassettes are back?
Yeah,
kids. Why are kids buying cassettes? Why are kids buying cassettes?
That I don't know. I haven't quite figured that out. It's funny. I know you mentioned Taylor Swift earlier.
Yeah.
I kind of think Taylor Swift has a lot to do with that.
Whoa! Oh, okay. That's so cool.
Because if I am thinking correctly, she is about one of the first newer artists to release her new stuff on cassette. And then, of course, all the Swifties jumped on it. And then after that, it was like everybody that comes out with albums is like, oh, yeah, we're also putting this on cassette, which for me is great because I'm one of those odd people that I think cassettes actually sounded good.
Yeah, I know. I like cassettes just fine.
Yeah.
They're cool.
There's a big debate you can have about that. And there's a lot of people that'll fight you on that and say, no, cassettes suck. I don't know why you bother listening to them, but I have some cassettes that could rival some of my vinyl, I think. I know those are probably fighting words, but...
well, especially there was that era, if you remember, where they did like CRO2, higher quality cassettes that had theoretically better noise floors in particular.
Right.
And so they would be good. I've got a copy of Faith No More's Angel Dust that I picked up on cassette, I don't know, whatever year that was, 91-ish, 2, 3, whatever year that was.
Something like that, 92 or 3, I think.
And I've played that cassette a million times, and it still sounds amazing. That is the one cassette I have when I pop in, and I was like, how does that still sound that good?
Right.
And there's just something, it was a metal cassette at the time. They were manufacturing them like that in an era of CDs, but there's just something about that one. So, yeah. I actually have. Do you have one of these? I have one of these old still.
See, I don't have my Walkman anymore. Yeah. I wish I did.
It even came with the high quality Apple earbud equivalents of the era, which were absolute garbage little headphones.
Garbage. Yep. Oh yeah. Yeah, I wish I've been like, I look on eBay because I'm like, I would really just like to have like the exact Sony Walkman that I had, and you can't touch them now.
No, the Walkman in particular, because that's the name everyone knows. Those are expensive as heck.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, because I keep looking and I'm like, I want to buy one just to like have it. I mean, I realize it's not going to be my exact Walkman, but it's the one the model that I had. But yeah, they're like $300-$400, and I'm like, no.
I never had a Walkman. I was too poor for a Walkman. But this is I bought this later, but this is what I had as a kid as well, which is this GE branded stereo. This was not the cheapest you could get at Walgreens, but the second cheapest you could get at Walgreens, and that's pretty much what I lived on with my cassettes. So, do you think it's a novelty thing then? Because, if you think about us, right, we grew up with cassettes and CDs and physical media, and so the idea of digital music was novel and interesting and hot. But they've grown up with digital. So to them, the idea of, it's like a mixtape, but in real life? How do you even do that? What kind of weird magic puts sounds on a piece of physical media, right?
I feel so judged right now.
What the?
I did it!
I don't hear any music.
I don't know what to do now.
You open it, put the cassette inside, close it, and then you press play.
How do I do this? Oh yeah.
How do they get the bits on there?
It's funny you say that though, because I'll have like friends that come over that have like younger kids or something like that, and they'll look and they'll just be like, what is all this stuff?
Can it be anywhere else?
Look at the keys.
Keys, okay, so eject. There we go. It's already half broken.
I'm not trying to laugh at you.
How much is it?
This is how you listen to music? Like, you have a... I'm not going to say the name because she's going to talk. She's right over there, but you know the device I'm talking about. But you could just say, blank, play me whatever song, and it'll play me that song. And they're like, I don't understand. Like, why? Like, you have to actually go do something to... And I'm like, that's part of the whole ritual of listening to the music. It's not just, oh, I can just say the name and it's like, yeah, or I can just grab my phone and like I've got every album known to man right here on my phone.
Yeah.
But it's just funny, and then it's funny like to see kids will look at a cassette and have no, like, at least CDs they sort of know what they are, but like cassettes they're just lost. They're like,
Yeah.
what is this?
Yeah. Oh,
And then
maybe
God
not though.
forbid
That's what
you-
we're just saying. They're actually being like,
Right.
no, this is cool new tech. This tape
Yeah.
deck stuff. So it uses magnets. It's like magnet pieces of metal that somehow reproduce sound. What the hell's
What
up
is
with
this
that? you know?
science?
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Exactly. So
We are the generational cassettes.